So the cold is increasing day by day, and we have to avoid that cold. For that, don't forget to use warm clothes. How are you sitting? Correct. And one more day is left to complete this month, right? Today is 29th of Kartik 2081. 4 more months. Class 9, then you will be in class 10. If you study well and deserve better grades in final exam. Otherwise, you will remain the same class. Understood or not? That's why pay attention. So during class hours, you must focus on teachers' activities and your friends' activities also, because in Anupam, not only the teachers, students also they present. Yes or no? So we are discussing the 15th chapter. Uh, Before third term, we need to complete these all chapters 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They will be now combined examination and focus on study. Yesterday we started the chapter chemical reaction. Whose presentation was there yesterday? Sneha Thakur's. So we discussed about physical change, temporary change, and reversible. Reversible means when we get some sort of change from those materials, again we can get previous materials. They don't have any new characteristics. Chemical change is that change which is permanent. The substances has got new characteristics and it becomes difficult to get the original substances. Because of chemical change, there is chemical reaction. Or when there is chemical reaction, there is chemical change. So, in chemical change, mainly three things occurs. What are they? Addition of atoms, decomposition of atoms, or displacement of atoms. Is there a size stand up? What happens in chemical reaction? What three things happens or occurs in chemical reaction? Come here. I said addition of atoms, displacement of atoms, and decomposition of atoms or molecules. And you are busy in talking with others. Come from that side. And this place is suitable for you. Invisible chair is kept here. Yeah, you can keep the books covered that side and manage chair accordingly. Yeah, this is the way. We have asked you to sit very nicely in that bench. You are not focusing means what to do. Right? Remain like that. Okay, three things occurs in chemical reaction: addition, decomposition, or displacement. Right? So this here displacement takes place. Calcium displaces hydrogen, and hydrogen displaces calcium. That's why new type of chemicals are formed. And if you have to give the example of chemical reaction, then you have to write when zinc reacts with sulfuric acid, it produces zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. This is the example of chemical reaction. Next example is when calcium carbonate is heated, it decomposes to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Next example is when magnesium is bonded with oxygen, it produces a single compound called magnesium oxide. These are the examples of chemical reaction. And if the chemical reaction is expressed in terms of equation, equation means there is left hand side items, right side items, right hand side, so that is called chemical equation. It is the process of representation of chemical reaction in terms of equation is called chemical equation. In chemical equation, those substances which take part in chemical reaction, they are called reactant. What are they called? Reactant. reactant. And those substances which are formed At the end of chemical reaction, they are called, what do you call them? Products. In trigonometric equation, we used to write LHS and RHS, but here what do you write? Reactants and products. So, and there are two type of chemical equation. One is word equation, another is formula equation or symbolic equation. Will you read this one? What is here? Calcium carbonate. What is this? Dilute hydrochloric acid. What is this? Chloride. What is this? Carbon dioxide plus water. So these are, so this upper one is word equation because it is represented by word. Calcium chloride, calcium carbonate. It becomes not carbonate calcium, calcium carbonate, hydrochloric acid, calcium chloride, carbon dioxide, water. When it is represented by word, that is word equation. Like hydrogen plus oxygen, represented by word. Water, represented by word. So, word equation. But when symbols are used, you can see here CaCO3 plus dilute HCl, CaCl2 plus CO2 plus H2O. So, it is formula equation. What is it? Formula equation. Okay, so it was discussed up to there, formula equation. And today we have got next presenter. Next presenter is Deshara Bhandari. Let's welcome her on the stage for presentation. Possible?
Namaskar and very warm good morning to Honorable our science teacher and my dear friends. As you all know, it's me Deshara Bhandari from grade 9 standing here to present about the unbalanced and balanced chemical equation. Unbalanced chemical equation. The equation in which the total number of the atom of each element in the reactants and the products is not equal is known as a unbalanced chemical equation. Unbalanced chemical equation is the total number of atom in the reactants and products which is not equal, and some examples of a such equation is sodium plus chloride, sodium plus chloride equal to sodium chloride, and the drawbacks of an unbalanced chemical equation is a skeleton chemical equation doesn't follow the law of conservation of a mass is
Conservation. This will become conservation. Law of conservation of mass. Okay.
it doesn't tell about the ratio of molecules in a reactants and a products molecule. It also doesn't give any idea about the number of atom in each element in reactants and a products. Reactants and a products. Balanced chemical equation. The chemical equation in which the total number of atoms in a reactants and a products reactants and products is equal is called a balanced chemical equation. Some examples of balanced equation is nitrogen plus oxygen is nitric oxide. The methods of writing a balanced chemical equation is: first, we should write the correct word equation to express the actual chemical equation. And in second, we should write the molecular formula of all the reactants and the products correctly. This means expressing the word equation using the method balance O and H atoms used at many places in an equation at the last. For balancing the number, there should be added as coefficient in the front of the molecule. And some more examples of chemical equation is when the ethylene is burned in a oxygen, carbon dioxide gas and water are produced. Ethylene plus oxygen is carbon dioxide plus water, and here is the chemical equation. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you and have a good day. She said finally. That's right. Okay. What did she present today? First, let's check in the book. Unbalanced chemical equation or skeletal chemical equation. Number one. And drawbacks of an unbalanced chemical equation. Next, balanced chemical equation and method of writing a balanced chemical equation. I think that was discussed. And next presenter will tell or explain next thing tomorrow. Okay. First of all, let's discuss here unbalanced chemical equation, or it is also called skeletal chemical equation. Okay, unbalanced or skeletal chemical equation. Now we came to know that chemical equation contains reactants and products. And basically, when we talk about unbalanced or balanced, we are discussing about formula equation. Okay, we are discussing about formula, symbolic equation, not word equation. Because in word equation only words are given, then it will be difficult to tally it. But in formula equation, what is given? What is given? Symbols are given, like sodium is denoted by Na, chlorine is denoted by Cl2, and here is NaCl. Okay, first of all, we just check here. In reactant, there is sodium, here is chlorine, here is NaCl. How many sodium atoms are here? Sodium atoms? 1. How many chlorine atoms are here? 2. How many sodium is here? 1. Chlorine is here? 1. What about number of atoms are equal or unequal? Sodium is equal, but chlorine is not equal. If so, the number of atoms are different. Here, 3 atoms. How many atoms are here? 2 atoms. The such type of equation is called unbalanced or skeletal chemical equation. If I write here Mg plus O2 and product is MgO. Okay. How many magnesium atoms are here? 1. 1 magnesium atom. How many oxygen atoms are here? 2. 1 plus 2 altogether 3 atoms are here. Right inside, how many atoms are there? 2. Here are 3, here are 2, means equal or unequal? Sorry? Unequal. So, which number is unequal? Magnesium or oxygen? Which number is unequal? Magnesium is equal, but oxygen is unequal. So, such type of chemical equation in which, now definition, what is the definition? The chemical equation in which the total number of atoms of each element in the reactant and the product is not equal is called unbalanced chemical equation. It is also called skeletal chemical equation. Number of atoms of elements in the reactants and products are not equal. Now let's give 1-2 more example of skeletal chemical equation, like Ca plus O2. What is given here? Ca plus O2. So CaO. Calcium plus oxygen. What is formed here? Calcium oxide. Now check the number of atoms. Here is 1 plus 2. Altogether 3 are here. And how many are here? 2. So equal or unequal? So such type of equation is called unbalanced chemical equation. If I write here MgCO3, MgO plus CO2. Now you tally the number of atoms of elements. You go at last and stand there. Here is magnesium, 1, 1. Carbon, carbon. And how many oxygens are here? How many are this side? 1 plus 2. You have to see both. 1 plus 2 means how many? 3. So, equal or unequal? Equal. So, whatever chemical equation is it balanced or unbalanced? Balanced. Numbers are equal. No, you have to count all, right? Next one. Na plus O2. Na2O. Okay. How many sodiums are here? How many sodiums are here? Na2 means 2. 1 sodium, 2 sodium here. How many oxygens are here? How many oxygens are here? Means is it the number of elements, atoms of elements are equal or unequal? Here is 1, here are 2. Here are 2, here is 1. Means equal or unequal? What do you think? Unequal, because 1 sodium, 2 sodium, how equal? So what type of chemical equation is it? Unbalanced or skeletal chemical equation. Next one. Al plus Cl2 gives AlCl3. Okay. Now check the number of atoms of elements. How many atoms are here? Aluminium 1, 1. Chlorine, chlorine. Equal or unequal? So what type of equation is this? Unbalanced chemical equation. Got the idea? So if the number of atoms of each element is not equal in the reactant and product, what is it called? Unbalanced chemical equation. Now, what is next one? Drawbacks of unbalanced chemical equation. What are the problems? What is the first one? A skeletal chemical equation does not follow the law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass means when reactants react together and a product is formed, total mass of reactant and total mass of product should be equal. But here, total mass of reactant and product will not be equal. That's why it does not follow the law of conservation of mass. What is the second one? It does not tell about the ratio of molecules in reactant and product molecules. Ratio. Like, when you see this one, what is the ratio of this molecule? This is one molecule, right? This is one molecule, one molecule. What is the ratio? 1 is to, what is that? 2. One molecule of this, but 2 molecules are here. So such type of ratio is not shown by unbalanced chemical equation. It does not give any idea about the number of atoms of each element in reactant product. So we don't know how many atoms of elements are here and here, because that is not equal. So our main intention is to do or is to make the chemical equation what? Balance. So what is balanced chemical equation? What is the definition? What is here? The chemical equation in which the total number of atoms in reactants and products is equal. Number of atoms of elements in reactants are equal to number of atoms in products. That is called balanced chemical equation. Now we are going to discuss some balanced chemical equation, and this mainly balanced chemical equation is or we make the equation balanced by heat and trial method. Which method? Heat and trial method. For example, here is MgCO3 plus HCl. Oh my god. First one is only a bit complicated, even though I will teach you. MgCO3 plus HCl, it gives MgCl2 plus CO2 plus H2O. When magnesium carbonate, what is name? Magnesium carbonate reacts with hydrochloric acid, it forms magnesium chloride plus carbon dioxide plus hydrogen. Water, right? At first, we have to find out whether it is balanced or unbalanced. What do you think? Is it balanced or unbalanced? What do you think? One magnesium equal. One carbon equal. How many oxygens are here? Three. How many are here? Two plus one. Both you can have three. How many hydrogens are here? How many are here? Two. Means equal or unequal? So what type of chemical equation is it? Unbalanced. Now we came to know that it is unbalanced. So which is different? Hydrogen 1, hydrogen 2, chlorine 1, chlorine 2. Left hand side 1, 1, right hand side 2, 2. Which side we have to add number? Because right hand side there is 2, 2, right? So why have to add the number? So here is HCl means simply what to do here? Write 2. When you write here 2, there is 2 hydrogen, and 2 is common to chlorine also. 2 chlorine, 2 chlorine. Balance. This is called BCE. What do you call it? BCE. What is the meaning of full form of BCE? Balanced chemical equation. Next one. Na plus Cl2 gives NaCl. Na plus Cl2. Hey, boy, you want to go and play that ball now? Corgi, stand up. Fond of taking out tongue only, huh? You belong to Lizard company or what? He doesn't trim hair and doesn't know why. You have to date? Otherwise, one vacancy is there. DP company. Doi Pakhali company. Okay. If you don't want to study, then what to do? Many more places will be available. Bhai do Pakhali. Push also. Is it balanced or unbalanced? Balanced or unbalanced? Why unbalanced? One sodium, 2 chlorine. Okay, so how to balance it? So here is Cl2 means right here also 2. We cannot write here down to it. Okay. Now, is it balanced? Not balanced. Why? Here is sodium 2. What to write here? Not balanced. This method is called heat and trial method. What do you call it? Heat and trial method. Okay. Group A. You tell me one chemical equation. I will write here. Then we'll try. Okay. Once you want to say. Come on. Any equation you can tell me. From exercise also you can tell. No problem. You can tell me from exercise as well. Nitrogen and oxygen. N2 plus O2 and it gives nitric oxide. N2 plus O2. Actually, children, listen. Pay attention here. What the teacher is saying. Why khudur talking? You ask me Kartik Mangsir Push, Mark, Mark, Said Baisakh. Huh? And why are you wearing that jacket? Did you call your grandmother? Go. Call her and like reminder. Go. I told you call her and why did you come without calling her? Sorry? Did you meet her and go? Come here. How early did you still go? Come here. And then who will bring tiffin? Come here, come here. Come here first. Your story you tell to others, not to me. He hasn't talked and she went out, he said. You go. You just go and come with your grandmother. N2 plus O2, NO2. Okay, 3 type of reactions are there, right? N2 plus O2, N2O. My goodness. Nitrogen reacts with oxygen and forms 3 different type of compounds. Nitrogen plus oxygen, nitric oxide. Nitrogen plus oxygen, nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen plus oxygen, nitrous oxide. Okay, is it balanced? First one? Unbalanced, right? How to balance? Adding to where? Right, if you add 2, then it is balanced. 2 nitrogen, 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen. Balance or not? Right? Second one, group A, your turn. How to balance? Tell. N2 plus O2, NO2. Writing here 2? Okay, 2. Now balance. They said it's balanced. Group B, do you think it's balanced? Not balanced? Why? Oxygen became 2 to the 4. Here is only 2. What to do? Then again you have to multiply here by 2. So 2 nitrogen, 4 oxygen, 4 oxygen. Yes or no? Okay. Now group C. How do you balance this? N2 plus O2, N2O. Sorry? Here 2. If you write here 2, oxygen became 2, oxygen 2. Nitrogen are 4 here. In that way we have to balance it. Now next example let me give you. Here is Al plus Cl2, AlCl3. Okay, now who is very smart in balancing this one? This is open to all groups, group A, group B, group C. You stop by that talking that pencil, get it? Are you hungry? All in that bar? Okay. It is unbalanced, right? Because Cl2, Cl3 is there. How to balance? Here 2. Okay, in Al2. 2Al, here also 2? 2Al, 2Al. Okay. Aluminum balance. Then 2, 3 are 6 chlorine. Here? 3. Is it okay? Now let me give you next example. Al plus HCl, AlCl3 plus H2. Okay, let's try. Al, aluminium plus hydrochloric acid, aluminum chloride plus hydrogen. Which group is champion? Let's take. You can do in your copy. Oi, boys and girls. They are looking there. Why? If you try in your copy, adding numbers here, there, it will be better. Year 2, year 2, year also 2. H3, H2, H2. Year 3? You write down the compound Lalurizan. Where? Here too? Here? You write on yourself. Write in your copy, then you tell me the final one. Trial. It is okay. Heat and trial method is okay. But you need to find the correct one. Let's see the champion one. Who is the champion? Maharaj has not taken our copy till now. Whom are you waiting for? That baby? Manji? In hydrochloric acid, adding 6, he said. Here, this one, the gun, 6. Don't be happy by other solution. Hey students, we become very happy. Oh, solve, not like that. You try yourself. Whether balance or not. 2 aluminium equal 6 hydrogen, 3 to the 6 hydrogen, 6 chlorine, 3 to the 6 chlorine. This is balance. Understood or not? In that way you must try. Okay. Now you have to make very systematic notes yourself. Okay? Come on.